Hello all, myself Ayush Arora and I am your author of this course Ethical Hacking. We are on our ninth chapter called as the social engineering attacks. See, social engineering attacks are basically on the individuals, they are non-technical in nature. If you want to manipulate any person to give you the username and password, so that basically attack is known as the social engineering attack, or you can also say that the phishing attack. So let's say if I call a person in my company and I will say I am from HR department and I need your credentials for these things. Uh, so if he or she provides me the username or password, so that attack is called as the social engineering attack. So this can be achieved by many types. If I call a person and impersonate identity of IT department or some uh, HR or some other department personalities and try to steal their passwords. The second channel is if I send him a spam email kind of, and if he click on the link of that email and it will redirect it to the portal where it has asked for username and password and the user has entered the username and password and I steal that credentials. So that is the second form of the channel of social engineering attacks. So these attacks can be achieved by sending emails also and getting the username and passwords. And also if I send suppose that a macro enabled doc file, it will be a malicious only. So it has a coding of key logging. So if I send you a doc file to your email and you open that doc file, so my keylogger will basically installed in your system. So now every keystrokes which you will enter, um, or if you visit any website you enter any username and password, so that keystrokes basically it will record it. So that keystrokes it will send back to me my specified username and ID. So that's a keylogger functionality. So I can do many things if I do the social engineering attacks and impersonate identity, and you trust me as a trusted person, an authorized person, and you give me that thing and your basically credentials, the information. So these kind of attacks are known as the social engineering attacks. So in this chapter we will discuss about the Netcraft, the phishing tank, the keylogger, and SET. So first I will show you what Netcraft is. Netcraft is an add-on of Mozilla Firefox. So it is add-in. You can install it in your as a toolbar. So if you visit any website, let's say you visited the softpedia.com, and if you see the report of this site, so it will show you all the ranks of it. Is it malicious or not, or is any phishing attack has been previously reported to this site or not. So all that you need about a site it gives you. It's a very good search engine and they have a very huge database. If anybody report any phishing attack from a website, so that also goes into the ranking of this website. So if this website has a poor ranking, so it will show you a pop-up that you can't open it. It is prone to the uh, social engineering attack. So like this you can visit any website and you can see the report of that website here by using the Netcraft. The second topic is our fish tank. Fish tank is also a search engine of the websites. If you have any website you doubt that it may contain some malicious links which can steal your credentials or install any script or keylogger into your system, so you can always scan those websites by using this online tool, fish tank. And if this tool do not have any information as of now about that website, or it has been newly developed website, so you can also report it. So they will continuously scan it and they will basically report you back after the scanning, or they will analyze the whole website. So these two tools have the online repository, a very huge database of websites which are already been reported as a phishing attacks. So basically these websites has malicious scripts behind it, malicious URLs which install some you can say a backdoor into your system or a keylogger into your system. So as a security professional, you can always use these two tools to identify any social engineering attack websites. The next topic which we want to discuss is the keylogger is a tool which logs every keystrokes you press on your keyboard and it will send back to me as a information that this user has pressed this keys. So I can define the time periods also like in last hour how many keys you pressed. So it will give me all this information in the form of the text files. The second thing is SET, Social Engineering Toolkit. It's a very big toolkit of Metasploit framework that I'm going to discuss in our next chapter. This both tools, Keylogger and SET. I will show you how to install the Keylogger into a system. So that chapter will be the pure hacking chapter. It is based on Metasploit, how you are going to gain access to a system remotely, how you are going to install a backdoor or a keylogger into that system, or how you are going to use the SET, the social engineering toolkit, to gain access to that system. So our that will be our last chapter of this series. So in which I am going to discuss about the pure hacking of an attacker as an attacker point of view, and how you are going to prevent it. So that's all for this chapter. Stay tuned for our next chapter and last chapter of this series. That will be the Metasploit as a penetration tester. Thank you.